That's where we play. And the chat goes up here. Interestingly, it takes a good minute. There we go. To, I think, load the patches in. There we go. And I want more on the line and more audio.
Hi.
Hey, you.
I'm okay putting the washing machine on, right?
Yeah, be fine. Okay. So, let's kick this introduction. We've got chat on the right, we've got game on the left. Let's have a nice casual start and kick the introduction off. Jesus. Time for night-night. Okay, so dead body goes in chest. Just casually, just kill person, put it in trunk.
There is still time to correct this most grievous misunderstanding, Mr. Carter. The Dagger of Amon Ra must be returned to Egypt.
Stay out of my way, or I'll thrash you within an inch of your life.
Surely you can find a way to accommodate everybody's wishes.
Who are you to tell me what I can do with my own property?
Your property? What authority did you have?
The authority of the Egyptian Antiquities Service. So if you don't like it, I suggest you waddle on back to Egypt and complain to your own government.
At any point, feel free to substitute in the British Museum.
Out diplomatically?
This isn't a case for diplomacy. It's a case for your acceptance of the situation.
It is not just my acceptance at issue, Mr. Carter. Frankly, some of our people are quite upset, moved to take drastic measures if need be.
Are you threatening me, you malodorous little man?
Mr. Carter, there are some who
aware.
would rather fight back than allow their country to be stripped of its national treasures.
Any fat savage who lays a finger on my exhibit, or threatens me, will find himself in deep trouble. Do I make myself clear?
He wouldn't fly on Twitter.
As clear as the water of the oasis, Mr. Carter.
Okie dokes. Yo ho ho.
Be careful with that steamer trunk, young man. It's exceedingly valuable.
Is it a dead body?
Sure is heavy, Mr. Carrington. You got gold bars in here or something?
The contents of my trunk are not your concern. Now be a good lad and take it to my taxi. The Countess is waiting.
Okay, so is Mr. Carrington carrying a dead body in there for the Countess?
New Orleans begins 1 week later.
Are you sure you've got everything?
Yes, Daddy.
You've got Sam's address at the paper?
Yes, Daddy.
You've got the money I gave you?
Yes, Daddy. Don't worry.
Put some money in your shoe. New York's a big city, and there's a lot of crime there.
Look, I'm going straight to the paper. What could possibly go wrong?
Let me give you a little more
Foreshadowing.
money, just in case.
Dad, I've got to go.
Godspeed, Laura. Call me as soon as you get there.
I'll be fine, Dad. I'm going to make you proud of me.
I already am, honey.
Just abrupt cut.
Excuse me, dear, are you a secretary?
Actually, I'm starting a new job as a reporter for the New York Daily Register News Tribune. My name's Laura Bow.
How nice. I'm Irmgard. Is this your first trip to the big city?
Am I that obvious? How could you tell?
By the way you keep glancing out the window, dear. I did the same thing the first time I came to New York. The tall buildings, the people rushing around, it was all so exciting. Then I stepped off the train and got mugged.
How awful!
It's the New York experience.
Like, how many people have said we're going to get mugged?
Thank you, dear. You're very kind.
And
I've enjoyed
that bag?
traveling with you.
That bag's gone.
Do you need any
Bye.
help getting home?
Like and subscribe.
No, dear. I'll be fine. Thank you.
You're sure you'll be okay?
Yes, thank you. Goodbye.
That was a setup. Did anyone get the number of that donkey cart? Yeah.
Goodness gracious! My suitcase!
That was such a good distraction.
Can you spare a dime, miss?
Can you?
Certainly, sir. I'm always ready to help those who are less fortunate.
Well, that's just peachy. Give me all your money then.
Excuse me?
Hand it over.
This seems very unfair.
Welcome to New York, kid.
So, bag nicked, money nicked. Welcome to New York.
I'm not gonna let a little bad luck ruin my day.
A little
Hello,
bad
New
luck.
York. Laura Bow has arrived.
That's a worrying amount of optimism. Okay.
My destiny awaits. Nothing can stop me now. I really want to thank you for hiring me, Mr. Augustini.
For hiring you? I don't even know who you are.
I'm Laura Bow. I believe you know my father, John Bow.
Ah, John Bow's daughter. Now I remember. How is he?
He's fine, and he says hello. He wanted to know if you still had that newspaper clipping on your wall about the explosion of the Hindenburg building in New Orleans.
The one that's behind him?
Yes. Your father was the first cop on the scene of the explosion, and he let me into the wreckage so I could cover it for the paper. I rescued Rupert Hindenburg from his burning office, wrote about it, and made a name for myself as a reporter.
Okay.
I owe John a lot for that. Think you could handle being a reporter for a big city paper?
I'll do my best, sir.
We usually just hire men for this job. It's rough out there, and you're kinda small.
I can do it, Mr. Augustini. Just give me a chance.
All right, as a favor to my old pal John. But I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Thank you, sir.
For your first assignment, I want you to write about a burglary. Some kind of fancy knife was stolen from the Decker Museum. I'll arrange for you to attend the fundraiser at 7 o'clock tonight for their new Egyptian exhibit. Everyone will be there. Tell them you're covering the society news so they won't clam up on you.
You won't regret it, sir. I have a nose for news.
Just keep your nose out of trouble. Here's your official notebook and your pencil. It already has Crodfaller's notes in it. Have the story ready by 3 tomorrow, or you're out of a job.
Okay, fancy dagger nicked. Go report.
Laura Baines, right?
Laura Bow, sir. And I believe you have the advantage.
Crodfaller Rhubarb, ma'am, so you can call me Rube. So I suppose you've already met Sam.
Yes, he's very colorful.
Don't let him shake you. He's tough on the outside, but inside he's got a heart of stone.
I'm sure he... Pardon me?
No.
What did you say?
Never mind, just pulling your leg. Why don't you take this desk right here and we'll get you settled in.
That's very kind of you. Mr. Augustini sort of left me on my own. I have to start on this story about a burglary at the Decker Museum.
Okay, so we start on the desk.
This is now your desk. It's very old and looks like it hasn't been cleaned thoroughly in years, but it's sturdy and serviceable.
That sounded a little hot. Let's de-hot that. There we go. So.
You already have plenty of pencils.
You can never have enough pencils.
Feels like an old desk blotter.
Okay.
You peel up a corner of the blotter to reveal a small key.
I wasn't even trying. So, disclosure, I played this a few years ago before the house move. Didn't finish it, got stuck. So some of it might be familiar, but not a lot of it. It doesn't play the same way as some of the other Sierra games. There's a time mechanic, there are definite corners you can get stuck into. So we've got to be a little more careful as I play it this time.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
This time we'll do things like saves. Hey, good evening.
You only find some lint under the desk blotter.
I like lint. Can I pick up the lint?
Don't touch it. You don't know where it's been.
But it's lint.
You only find some lint under the desk blotter.
All the corners.
You only find some lint under the desk blotter.
Oh, we've only just got started, to be fair. It's so standard SCI engine from later games. So, walk, hand, speaky, touchy.
You unlock the drawer. Unfortunately, the key permanently jams itself in the lock. Let's hope you never want to lock this drawer again.
Fair enough.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
But what was it? Should have looked at it first. Oh, press pass.
A press pass. It reads, press. Your pants while you wait. Low-Fats Chinese Laundry, 5858 Broadway Avenue, New York.
Okay. Fine.
It's your official New York Daily Register News Tribune reporter's notebook with index tabs for people, places, and things.
So we've got a
press pass. It reads, Press. Your pants while you wait.
It's not a press pass.
It's a waste paper basket conveniently situated next to the desk.
Yep.
This is now your desk. It's
Hello.
very old and looks like it hasn't been cleaned thoroughly in years, but it's sturdy and serviceable.
I like a sturdy desk. And how's Nazabat this evening?
It's a waste paper basket conveniently situated next to the desk.
It still looks a little hot. Down a bit more. Okay, it's been a week.
You find a curiously heavy object in the trash.
A curiously heavy object. A baseball.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
I like a baseball.
There's naught but old receipts and crumpled papers in...
Whoops. We are way too early to play. A lot of cat herding. I've done a lot of driving this week, to be fair.
I hope I'm not intruding. I mean, if you were working on the burglary story...
Miss Bow, please, it is not a problem. Yes, I'd started work on the story, but it's not your fault that it's been reassigned. That's just something I'll have to take up with Sam.
Oops.
Thank you, Mr. Rube.
That didn't feel good. Let's create a quick save. News deck. Actually, news night. Sports night. Just call it news. I haven't got funnies yet. Sadness. Okay. Can I keep
It
pestering
must
him?
be so thrilling to see your byline on a story.
I rarely get a byline on my obituaries. I seem to be pigeonholed on the obit page.
Ouch. Is it worth keep talking to him? Usually. Oh, what the hell? Ah, it's the... Yeah, this has interfaces for asking things. Cool. Where's my standard speaky? Is that my standard speaky?
It must be so thrilling to see your byline.
Okay, cool. And then that's the questioning. People. Places. You okay?
Yeah, I tried this shirt on. It's not just me. It feels like the Cheshire Cat.
It is a bit Cheshire Catty.
You can't see me. No, the camera's bad.
The camera is good.
The camera hides me.
I can't turn...
Oh no. Oh no.
Hang on. Cat wants to be on cam, but all of the backgroundy stuff stops her from being on cam. Hang on a minute. It's a filter.
Oh, it really is filtering me out.
Yeah, it's doing its
job.
job.
It's not usually doing it this well.
There we go. Hi, folks.
New shirt.
It's a certain time point in emails.
Fair enough.
There we go.
Yes. Cheshire Cat.
It is quite Cheshire-y.
Yeah. It didn't look quite so Cheshire-y in the shop. It's fine. I'll pretend to be Cheshire Cat.
Okay. But do you like the shirt, is being asked?
I like it. It's just, you know, being cat and Cheshire and...
Cheshire Cat.
Yeah.
Winterbay says, hello, cat.
That way. There's the camera. Despite knowing where the camera is. Right. I'll go and deal with my washing.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Back we go. You're now the Cheshire Cat. Okay, let's move stuff back around. Cool. Press pass. Try and remember how this works.
What is this?
Ah!
I'm not sure. Hand it to me and I'll take a closer look at it.
Hand it to me and I'll take a closer look at it.
Oh, this is what we call a press pass. Very useful. We ran out of official press passes. This is a business card for low fats, but if you wave it in front of a cabbie, he'll take you where you want to go.
Bingo. Okay.
It must be...
So, low fats laundry? I think it's a fair thing to ask about low fats laundry.
What can you tell me about low fats?
It's a place to take your laundry. That's about it, as far as I know.
Is it not a massive drug smuggling operation?
Anything I should know about the police station?
Well, it's usually a good source of information. It's standard procedure to check there at some point in any investigation.
Okay.
Sometimes they just blow smoke at you, hand you the commissioner's party line. But once in a while they'll give you something you can actually use.
Any advice for somebody who's brand new to the city?
Don't get robbed.
Keep your eyes off the tall buildings. That's how muggers spot you. Don't leave your luggage alone for a moment or somebody will walk off with it.
Oh dear.
And if you travel anywhere, be sure to put some money in your shoe, just in case.
Well, definitely a bit late for that. The folly of youth.
Is there anything I should know about the Lion Decker Museum?
Yeah, I went down there. I did get that far in the investigation, at least. I met the museum's president, a stodgy old croaker named Archibald Carrington III. Cagey guy, didn't seem overly concerned about the dagger.
Archibald
You might
Carrington.
see if you can get a little bit more out of him.
Okay.
I also spoke with a Pippin Carter. Nasty little squirt. He acts like the world owes him a living. Apparently, he's the one who's originally discovered the dagger in Egypt, along with some of the other junk in the exhibit. Now, he was hot about the dagger. Took the whole thing like it was a personal stab at him. No pun intended.
Okay. Well, I think we're getting close to... Ooh, baseball.
I found this baseball in the trash. What should I do with it?
Keep it, I guess, or give it away. The sports writer who sat at your desk only had about 50 souvenir baseballs.
Okay. Asking about the burglary seems
Were you
fair.
able to get any leads at all about the burglary at the museum?
No, hadn't been working on the story very long. I went to see Detective O'Reilly down at the police station.
O'Reilly.
But he was pretty tight-lipped. I was planning on talking to Ziggy down at the speakeasy. He's
Ziggy.
a stoolie, usually good for a tidbit or two.
Any other leads I can follow up on?
Yeah.
With due respect, ma'am, it's going to be your byline on the story, not mine.
Point taken, Mr. Crodful. Rube.
Ziggy at the speakeasy. Speakeasy.
Where can I find this speakeasy?
Just ask any cab driver. They'll take you there.
Fair enough.
It's a place disguised as a flower shop.
Flower shop. Okay. Should really ask about some people. Oh, no. ask about people, and then we're good to go after we've, you know, taken all of his information from him. Let's start about Sam. Boss.
What can you tell me about Sam?
Tell me about the boss.
He's a perfectionist. I badmouth him now and then, but, well, he's given me plenty of breaks, so I owe him a few.
Fair enough. So, Dr. Carter was the one that was upset.
What can you tell me about this Pippin
No.
Carter character?
A queer bird, if ever I've met one. Kind of comes across as cultured, yet he's a loudmouth, you know what I mean? He's got a chip on his shoulder the size of the Brooklyn Bridge. He'll try to cut you down, just shake it off. That's what I had to do.
Okay. Ooh, excuse me. And then Carrington was the one who got shirty.
What should I know about Archibald Carrington?
Carrington hasn't been in the States long. He's from England, but somehow he doesn't quite come off on
England.
the level. Call me stupid,
Carrington's
but I
the
just
one...
think the guy should be more concerned about museum property vanishing.
Yep.
His first month on the job, too.
And Carrington was the one who brought the steamer trunk off the boat.
Have you dealt with Detective O'Reilly?
I know he's assigned to the case. I didn't get anything out of him. Maybe you'll have better luck being a lady and all.
I don't know what you could be saying. Crodfoller T. Rhubarb is
Tell
a
me
name.
about yourself, Mr. Rhubarb.
Ah,
What's to tell? I'm a reporter for this paper, probably since before you were born.
But I want to know about the real Crodfoller T. Rhubarb.
You mean there's another Crodfoller T. Rhubarb? No two sets of parents could be that cruel.
That's okay, Mr. Crodfoller. You don't have to tell me about yourself if you don't want to.
Rube.
Who are you calling a... Oh, Rube's your nickname, isn't it? Sorry, I forgot.
she's doing really well. Admittedly, it's the first day on the job. Low fat.
Tell me about low fat.
Runs the
The
shop.
old laundry guy? What's to tell?
Probably loads. Let's be honest. It's a front.
Have you heard the name John Bow?
Don't think so. He a relative of yours?
He's my father.
Oh, Sam's friend. Never met him, I'm afraid.
Okay. That name reminds me that I'm going to be playing in a LARP that has a character in it called Seymour Butts. And the whole thing is going to be an exercise in keeping a straight face. You need to be introduced to the lady on my Mastodon instance who does a lot of calligraphy with the word butts.
Who is Ziggy?
He's what we politely call a stool pigeon. Basically, the guy squeals for cash. Amazing that the guy hasn't had his neck broken by now.
Let's see if I can find... There she is. So, let's see if I can find one of her butt pages. Considering usually every 10th post is butts. Come on. There we go. What's the safest way of doing this? Like that, probably. Window capture. Turn it on. Here you go. Butts. Calligraphy butts. Test butts, specifically. You had a lot more butts earlier. There we go. That's a very elegant butts and arsehole. I speak in the name of all the world, and we are ready for anything that involves erotic clowns. The most elegant of butts indeed. There you go. Up we go. Right.
I'm busy right now, girly. Love to help you out sometime, though.
Girly.
Maybe buy you dinner or something.
Oh dear.
I'm busy right now.
Amazing workplace harassment.
Although your vision is excellent, it is not superhuman.
Okay. Wow, we are upping that speed for walking.
One notice reads, when covering formal events such as embassy parties, please dress appropriately. We've had complaints about reporters who refuse to dress properly at social events.
Okay. She speaks in that southern drawl, but her inner voice is posh as balls.
One of the notices reads, some of our employees have been asking for a 40-hour work week, as has been proposed by Mr. Henry Ford. This is not an automobile factory, this is a newspaper. News happens 24 hours a day, and we need to report it. One of the notices reads, stolen, 1 Victrola, reward offered, no retribution will be exacted. One of the notices reads, Dr. Darwin DeLoring will be hosting a symposium, Jazz, the Charleston, and Other Sins of Our Times, to be held in the cafeteria next Tuesday. All repentant souls are invited to attend.
All repentant souls are invited to attend. I mean, that sounds like a party.
One notice reads, when covering formal events...
Oh, we've gone round.
You can't go in there. That's the men's lounge.
You glance around curiously, but there's no sign of a ladies' lounge. This is patently unfair.
Well, we're going to have to make a change somewhere.
You can't go in there.
You glance around.
Okay. Ah, there's the exit. Redeem Wilhelm. Yes. Are we gonna need a death counter? That's the same death happens in Leisure Suite Larry. Yes, we are. Okay. Give me a moment. Okay, I will put that there, and then we will bring this back up here. We will add a text element. Oh, hang on. Oh! Aha! Behold! The bullshit Sierra Def counter is back! I thought I had more work to set that up. Rejoice! Okay. Just make sure it behaves itself. Not exactly behaving itself. Fine. I will look at that problem later, but that'll do. Oh, the bullshit Sierra Def counter. That came up when we were playing Space Quest. I think it was Space Quest we started with the bullshit Sierra Def counter. So, yeah. And I always said I would... I mean, it literally stuck it in a... It was every few screens. They were good defs, though. What was the counter on? 34? I mean, oh gosh, we're playing a Sierra game. We have to play by the rules. We have to find every death. I'd forgotten the...
You can feel...
I'd got so involved with finding the... with starting a story. Okay, well, we have our bullshit #1 death, which is attempting to cross the road. Okay. Good. Every death they could find. Yeah, we...
It's the... Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I wouldn't say we go out of... We went out of our way last time, to be fair.
It's the world-famous product design building.
Okay. Taxi hailed. We did go out of our way when we could see the
I can motivate
death.
you to your destination if you can prove that you're a reporter or if you have American currency.
If you can prove you're a reporter.
To what location would you like to be motivated, madam?
Would you like to be motivated? Fucking brilliant. I would like to go to the museum, please.
Be careful of the sticky spot on that seat. I'm always taking that 6-year-old Asimov kid over to his parents' candy store in Brooklyn. He likes to read science fiction pulps and lick lollipops in the back seat. Intelligent kid, but kind of messy.
6-year-old Asimov
Thanks
kid.
for traveling with us, madam. Have a pleasant day.
That's made my day. 6-year-old Asimov kid. Okay.
You see that the fundraising party will begin at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
This door is locked.
Of course it is. Let's go for a wander. There you go.
Don't stray too far in the Big Apple. It's a big city and you're not familiar with it yet.
What happens if we walk out into the street this way out of curiosity? I mean, we died if we crossed the road. You can't. You physically can't, okay?
The museum door. You're so impressed by the entrance to the famous Leyendecker Museum that you can barely restrain yourself from reaching out to touch it.
Right. That's generally how you knock on doors, isn't it? Didn't miss something.
This door is locked.
Yep, both doors locked. Shout at the door.
Silence alone is great. All else is weakness. Alfred de Vigny.
I think she talked to herself.
There was silence supreme.
Okay. Maybe there are other places to go. Oof. I was trying to gosh.
Don't stray too far.
Okay, right, well, time to go and explore some other places then, on day one.
Greetings, madam. I can motivate you to your destination if you can prove that you're a reporter or if you have American currency.
And we know that we need a press
To
pass.
what location?
We know places. The Speakeasy has Ziggy.
Heard about that new Air Commerce Act that was just passed? It's the one that provides federal aid for airlines and airports. I find it unfair. The government doesn't subsidize hard-working taxi chauffeurs.
I'm right up with him.
Thanks for
At
traveling
least at this
with
period
us,
in
madam.
history.
Have a pleasant day.
Okay. This is the Speakeasy that isn't. Sorry, that is.
We're closed. No deliveries. Secret word.
We clearly don't know the secret word yet.
Are you deaf, lady? We're closed. Go away.
What happens if I shout, I will scream?
We're closed. No deliveries. Scream all you want, Toots. You're not getting into this flower shop.
Fair enough. Okay.
It's locked. It feels like garbage. Now it'll be hard to get the smell off your hands.
Yeah. That's
It
journalism.
feels like garbage.
So we need a word for the Speakeasy.
Greetings, madam.
While this is an interesting approach, it serves no practical...
Whoops.
To what location would you like to be motivated, madam?
Actually.
It feels like a New York City taxi circa 1926. It feels like... It feel... Don't touch it. It feel...
Don't know what I'm hoping for. Anyway, right. Let's try...
To what location?
Places. Police station.
Have you heard about that transatlantic radio telephone conversation between New York and London?
He's pretty well...
Imagine hearing someone's voice from that distance. Modern technology, it just amazes me.
I mean...
Thanks for traveling with us, madam. Have a pleasant day.
So far we've talked about Asimov, cross-Atlantic telecoms. Pretty good for a cabbie. Sleeping it off.
He snores in response. A man sleeping under a newspaper. Judging by the strong smell of alcohol, you deem it wise not to light a match in his presence.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Don't bother me, lady. I'm sleeping.
He's out cold, but he has a tight grip on his newspaper.
He has a newspaper and a tight grip on the newspaper.
While this is... He snores in...
He snores in response. Okay, well...
The entrance...
Let's go in for now.
Let's be careful out there. Please remember, as of June 15th, 1924, all Indians are now full citizens of the USA. Please respect their rights and privileges.
But
Thank
that
you.
happens.
Wanted by FBI, Al Capone. Approach with caution. Contact FBI for details.
I think that's pretty fair that they'll want him.
Tickets to the policeman's ball now available. Contact Officer Friendly. Needed. Volunteer with aeronautic training. Opportunity for co-pilot on first transatlantic flight, Roosevelt Field to Paris, next spring. Contact C. Lindbergh, Hamilton 6656. Why wait? There's never been a better time to invest in the stock market. Civil servants qualify for discount brokerage services at H.R. Schwab, Mary Hill, 3173.
See the current
Invest
crypto
in the
market
future
for
of America
details.
today. This support column is also a handy place for posting notices and announcements.
We know.
Why wait? Let's be careful out there. This support column. Tickets to the policeman's ball.
Think we got it all?
Please remember, as of June 15th, 1924,
all Indians.
Tickets to the
policeman's ball.
Wanted by
Al Capone.
This support column. Needed. Volunteer.
Lindenberg.
Why wait? There's never been...
Okay. Let's go have a natter.
Pardon me. I'm looking for some information.
Well, take yourself down to the library then.
Pardon me, Sergeant, but I happen to be a reporter with the Trib.
Oh, well, strike up the barn then. Look, lassie, I've been out with my dogs all day, and I hadn't had my lunch. And I got better things to do than to jaw with some slip of a girl reporter. Go on with you now.
Do you want to... Scottish. Would you please like to identify the part of Scotland that accent came from? Or Skyrish today. I think that was firmly Skyrish.
Excuse me, but I really need some information.
The desk sergeant ignores you, though his stomach growls impatiently.
He wants food. Like, wowee. That was a thing.
This is the inside. The door to a private office.
All of it. Let me guess.
You knock politely. You hear the muffled response. Come in.
Well, that was
Lauren
easy.
Begorra, I'm Detective O'Reilly. What would you be wanting then, lass?
There's an O-Irish.
I'm Laura Bowe from the New York Daily Register News Tribune. I'm looking into the burglary at the Lion Decker Museum. and I understand you're handling the case. Would it be possible for me to look at your report?
You can't be a reporter, lass. You're a girl. The Trib only hires men.
I am a reporter, sir, and you can check with my editor, Sam Augustini, if you don't believe me.
I thought that Crodfeather guy was going to be writing the robbery article.
Crowdfaller was assigned to it, but the story is mine now. Can I see that report, please?
It's very technical, lass. I don't think you'll be learning much from it.
Thank you for your concern, Detective, but I'd like to be the judge of that.
You're a determined girl. I'll say that much for you.
Handling it well.
Then.
The file on the Leyendecker Museum burglary is nothing more than a single handwritten page. It mentions only one stolen object. The Dagger of Amon Ra.
Dum dum
The
dum!
burglar or burglars left no fingerprints or other clues. Their method of access to the museum is unknown. In summary, the police are baffled about the burglary at the museum at this point. Some parts of the report seem vague. The report is signed by Detective Ryan Hanrahan O'Reilly.
There's only one page to this report. Where's the rest of it?
That's all of it right now.
It's rather vague, isn't it?
Good police work takes time, and I'm a very busy man. I haven't had time to follow up on the burglary. So what if a museum loses a knife? There are people being murdered left and right in this city, dropping like flies. Cars are being stolen, booze is being smuggled into speakeasies. Pedestrians are being mugged, firebugs are burning down half the city, they're running out of grapes at the corner market, and I've got a headache. And you know who gets to investigate all the crimes in this district? Me! So I don't need any nosy reporters hanging around telling me my reports are vague, girly.
Well, excuse me.
Talk to the desk sergeant if you have any more questions. I haven't got time for you right now.
Well, that went well. And he's not going to talk to me without a sandwich. Would he take a Snickers?
Pardon me. I'm looking for some information.
Well, take yourself down to the library then.
Pardon me, Sergeant, but I happen to be a reporter with the Trib.
That accent is absolutely offensive.
Look, lassie, I've been out with my dogs all day, and I hadn't had my lunch. And I got a better things to do than to jaw with some slip of a girl reporter. Go on with you now.
Excuse me, sir.
Sorry, it's not my precinct.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's head out. Oh, no, no, stay there.
Greetings, madam. I can motivate you to your destination.
Don't touch... The paper is full of old news and a valuable coupon.
A coupon?
A coupon for a free sandwich from Luigi.
Who's
You
Luigi?
pick it up and place it in your purse.
Okay. Where's Luigi's?
Greetings, madam. I can motivate you to your destination if you can prove that...
Yep.
To what location would you like to be motivated, madam?
I want to go to Luigi's. I don't know where Luigi's is. The docks? Safe
What
space.
about that new Air Commerce Act that was just passed? It's the one that provides federal aid for airlines and airports.
We've had this one.
I find it unfair. The government doesn't subsidize hard-working taxi chauffeurs.
No, it doesn't.
Thanks for traveling with us, madam. Have a pleasant day.
Thank you. Wow, that was so bass vocal that my headphones just reverberated.
Good morning, miss. I'm Steve Dorian.
I'm Laura Bow.
You are also very familiar. Steve Dorian.
Nice weather we're having.
So, you dealt with Carrington.
Mr. Carrington came in on the Andrea Doria. I remember because he had the heaviest steamer trunk I've ever lifted. And it smelled funny, too. Gave me a big tip. Then that rich lady picked him up in a taxi. He called her the Countess Waldorf Carlton.
Okay.
I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Fair.
I don't know anything about...
Gonna pop a save in. I'm curious, can we, Jeez, come on. How hard is it to kill
the
yourself?
warehouses bustle with life as exotic goods.
Oops. Can we walk to the docks? What's the problem?
Hey, did you hear about Admiral Byrd? He just made the first successful flight over the North Pole. What a guy.
I mean, fair enough.
I think the Cardinals are going to win the World Series this year. I hear Henry Ford just introduced the 40-hour work week at his auto plant. I think that's ridiculous. What are his employees going to do with all that free time?
Not work in the games industry.
Greetings, madam. I can motivate you to your...
It reads Taxi Operator's License, New York Taxi Control Authority. The bottom of the license reads, License renewed September 5, 1926. The driver's name is Rocco. Don't touch it.
To what location?
Okay. I mean, we're in New York, so...
You'll have to be more specific, madam. This is a large city.
Yeah, I thought so. But curious what happened.
To what location? Heard about that new Air Commerce Act that was just passed? It's the one that provides federal aid for airlines and airports.
He's got to be in his bonnet about the Air Commerce Act.
Unfair. The government doesn't subsidize hard-working taxi chauffeurs. Thanks for traveling with us, madam. Have a pleasant day.
Aha! I had an inkling, didn't know, but I had an inkling that this might be where you'd find Luigi. Outside your workplace.
Hot corned beef, get you hot corned beef sandwich.
Get your hot corned beef sandwich.
Lean corned beef. This is the leanest corned beef in the city, maybe in the country. So lean the cows she keep on tipping over. You wanna buy a corned beef sandwich, lady?
I do want to buy a corned beef sandwich. I want to buy a corned beef sandwich so much.
I believe I would like a sandwich.
Mamma mia, another coupon. I'm gonna go broke. What a crummy idea I had. That's
That was terrible.
Time I advertised in a newspaper. Take your sandwich and get out of here before I change my mind.
We'll take my sandwich. What happened there?
It feels...
I failed to pick up the sandwich. Okay. So we asked him about Carrington.
Mr. Carrington came in on...
We knew about that. Let's ask about the Countess.
She's the rich lady that picked up Mr. Carrington.
Yes. Carter.
Boy, do I remember that guy.
Ooh.
He supervised the unloading of the Egyptian crates from the ship. It was a bunch of stuff for the museum, and he was real protective about it.
Fair. Does he know anything about the museum?
That's where Mr. Carter's Egyptian crates were going. Nice place. Ever been there?
Actually, I'm attending a fundraising party there tonight.
Sounds like a formal party. What will it cost to get in?
I don't know. I'm covering it for the newspaper, so I get in free.
I thought the museum was closed today.
It is, but the party isn't till 7 o'clock tonight.
Sounds like fun.
No worries.
Enjoy yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work.
Good night. Is this deliberately mismatching face to voice? No. It has been... I thought it was okay. Anybody else want to shout at me and tell me it's got the wrong thing?
Greetings, madam. I can motivate you to your destination if you can prove that you're a reporter or if you have American currency.
Sync's okay, right? Oh.
To what location would you like to be motivated, madam?
I thought you meant the sync was out. I've got a different capture going on for the audio from the application. I thought it was going to be like, oh, it's 2 seconds out. Like, oh. A silent
Thanks
trip?
for traveling with us, madam. Have a pleasant day.
Which song was it? Sandwich. Need a sandwich. Need a sandwich. Okay. So, Luigi sandwich.
While this is an interesting approach, it serves...
I believe I would like a sandwich.
Mamma mia, another coupon.
Another
I'm
coupon!
Broke. What a crummy idea I had. That's the last time I advertise in a newspaper.
I mean, it's not quite
Take
a Mario.
your sandwich and get out of here before I change my mind.
I will take my
You
sandwich.
pick it up and place it in your purse.
Bingo. So, out of curiosity, can I eat the sandwich?
A small amount of grease comes off on your finger when you poke it.
How good is it?
While this is an interesting approach, it serves no practical purpose.
But I want to eat the sandwich.
While this... You think about eating the sandwich, then suddenly change your mind when you remember that you're a vegetarian.
How wide was vegetarianism in the 1920s? Excuse me. I mean, she made so many questions about
Greetings,
lean
madam.
corned
I can
beef.
motivate you to your destination if you can prove that you're a reporter or if you have American currency.
If you can prove if you're a reporter.
To what location would you like to be motivated, madam?
I would like to be motivated to the police station again.
Heard about that new Air Commerce Act that was just passed? It's the one that provides federal aid for airlines and
Yes.
airports. I find it unfair. The government doesn't subsidize hard-working taxi chauffeurs. Thanks for traveling with us, madam. Have a pleasant day.
Okay. In we go. He's still at it. Time to give him his Snickers.
You look so hungry. Here, take this.
Sure, this is going to be a sandwich on rye. Bless you, lassie. Don't mind if I do. Sure, and it tastes fresh too. Mmm.
I have to really think, because you don't... Ha ha! That'll help.
I know I always feel a little better after I've had something to eat.
There's no denying that, miss. Now, what was it you were wanting to ask me?
Oh, that helps. Right. We would like to ask about the burglary.
What can you tell me about the burglary at the Lion Decker Museum?
I'm not covering that case, miss. Why not ask Detective O'Reilly about it? He's the one you should be talking to.
Oh. Not helpful. What can you tell me about the speakeasy?
What can you tell me about the speakeasy?
Now, I don't know anything about a speakeasy. Not in this town. We run a clean city here. But there are some nice places where a lady like yourself can sit and relax and enjoy a bit of the high life, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Of course, some of these places are restricted, don't you know? So you have to be giving them the right signs so they know you're okay. But just mention a Charleston and you're in like Flynn. You got that now?
Mention the Charleston.
Think so. Thank you kindly, Sergeant.
Mention the Charleston.
Don't mention it. And I mean it now. Don't you go mentioning it. Not to anyone.
Of course the sergeant is not straight. Ask about the detective.
Detective O'Reilly seemed very rude. Is there any way I could talk with him again when he's in a better mood?
Ah, well, and here I thought he was in such a good mood today. He's a very busy fella.
Fair
Even
enough.
if you talked to him once today, I doubt he'll be talking to you again.
You've talked to him once, that's as good as it's going to get.
I'm looking for information about a man named Ziggy.
What would a lass like yourself be wanting with scum like that?
Harsh.
Never you mind why. I'm just looking for information about him.
I suppose it's no big secret. Not round here, anyways. Ziggy's is a first-class little rat fink. Couldn't cut it as a crook on his own. Now he has to go around spoiling it for the rest of them. Nasty little big mouth. Though he does seem to hear an awful lot. If you're looking for him, he's the kind of man what hangs around in speakeasies. Not that we have any in New York City, mind you. We've got these places close to good and tight.
He's, helpful. Okay.
What can you tell me about low fat?
Well, it usually doesn't taste as good as the fattening stuff.
Agreed.
I'm referring to a person.
Ah, well, then I'm afraid I can't give you any information, miss, as I've not heard of the fella.
Okay, let's run with... Oh, actually, ask about the museum.
What do you know about the Lion Decker Museum?
A very fine establishment. Worthwhile seeing, even if you're only in town for a short while. Very educational.
Have you actually been there?
No.
Well...
No.
But I live in the city, and I'm not having to see all the landmarks.
Okay. I think it's fair to say we got what we needed from him. We can now go to the speakeasy.
Greetings, madam. I can motivate you to your destination. To what location would you like to be?
Would you like to be motivated? I would like to go to the speakeasy, please.
Have you heard about that transatlantic radio telephone conversation between New York and London?
Yes.
Imagine hearing someone's voice from that distance. Modern technology, oh, it just amazes me. Thanks for traveling with us, madam. Have a pleasant day.
Virgin Telecom. Okay.
There was silence supreme, not a shriek, not a scream, scarcely even a howl or groan, as the man they called Ho told his story of woe in an antediluvian tone.
Not what I was looking for, though. Okay, let's knock on the door. And we mentioned the Charleston to get in.
We're closed. No deliveries. Secret word.
There we go.
The password is Charleston.
Well, why didn't you say so? Come on in.
Well, we're in. You can't save in the speakeasy.
There was silence. You get no.
Talk to the barman.
You want a drink, miss?
No, thank you, sir. I don't drink.
You're in a speakeasy. Maybe that's not the thing to say.
This comatose man has had too much to drink. It's a miracle that he's still standing. A serious drinker. It's best not to disturb him.
Okay.
It's the bart. It's crooner Jen Smith, the amazing dancing chanteuse.
Jen Smith.
Inexperienced dancers repeatedly practicing the...
Whoops.
They're involved in a deep conversation about President Calvin Coolidge.
Well, that feels,
A nervous man with shifty eyes.
fair.
The door to the women's lounge.
Oh, the women's lounge.
Hiya, dollface. Looking for a good time?
Maybe.
It's your loss, Toots. I'll be right here if you change your mind.
Can we talk to the lady?
You haven't seen the Countess come into the speakeasy yet, have you? I've been waiting here for hours.
The Countess?
Yeah, the Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton. I'm supposed to meet her here.
Sorry, haven't seen her. But if I do, I'll be sure and let you know.
Okay.
Thanks, Toots.
Toots.
You haven't seen
the Countess?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thanks.
What do you know about the Countess?
She's a nice old broad. Loaded. She's married to some high-class museum bigwig. But she can't get enough. Know what I mean?
Okay.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Oh God, Laura.
You're pulling my leg, right?
No, I'm not pulling anything. I'm not that kind of girl.
Maybe that's the problem,
Well, you're
dear.
trying to pull something, sister, and I don't like it. I'm not answering no more questions about the Countess.
Okay. Let's ask about the Charleston.
You have a sexy voice, Toots, but I don't know what you're talking about.
What does she know about the museum?
You have a sexy voice.
Nothing at all. Is she married to Carrington or Carter?
You have a... You have a...
Okay. No answer on either of those. What about Ziggy?
You won't find Ziggy in here, dollface. This lounge is just for women, if you know what I mean.
It's the rest room.
If the water was connected... The flapper is watching you. A handy partition for changing your clothes in privacy. The partition... While this is...
Okay.
I have... Oh, yes. Touch me again. What do you... Oh, yes. Touch me again. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Well, that was an interesting set of interactions that Laura is completely oblivious of.
How... Oh.
What's the second message that keeps coming up? Like, I managed to select something else to do just as it happens.
I want to marry an archaeologist and keep his artifacts warm. I travel with him through jungles and...
How about a free back rub? Or a neck rub? If you like, I could even do your whole body. You haven't seen the
counter?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thanks.
There is no option for back rub in the...
You have a sec... What do you look...
I think we have everything we're going to get from here, for now. He says, and then fails to exit.
They just ignore... They just... This man is sleeping peacefully.
Hello.
Are you Ziggy?
Who sent ya?
Oh, hello, Ziggy. Who sent me was Crodfella T. Rhubarb.
Crodfella? He's an old pal of mine. What you want to know?
There we go.
Have you read that new...
You mean The Sun Also Rises? His novel of post-war disillusion. Of course. Ernie and me go way back. He ran that book by me before it ever got published, and I told him it's a real corker.
Hey, Ernie and Ziggy are...
Have you read that new novel?
You mean...
Have you...
Okay. So, let's ask about the burglary.
All I know is that the Egyptian pig sticker was heisted from the museum.
Yup.
That's the new president of the Lion Decker Museum.
Yep.
That's the guy who found that fancy pig sticker in Egypt.
Yep. Do we need to get him to engage?
It's me. Was you wanting to make something of it?
Generally not. What do you know about
Do
Egypt?
you know anything about Egyptology?
The only Egyptian I know is an accountant named Ramses Najir, something like that. He bugs me sometimes by asking me riddles. I can never figure them out.
What kind of riddles?
Well, today Ramses came in and asked me a two-part riddle. What's the room you leave without entering? And what's the room you enter without leaving? As usual, I told him I didn't give a hoot about his silly questions, so he left.
Burglary 1926.
I heard somebody heisted that Egyptian pig sticker from the museum. Rumor on the street is that it was an inside job.
Okay. Inside job, yeah.
That's the guy who does my laundry.
Okay. Okay.
Greetings, madam. To what location?
What location would you like to be motivated? It's a quiet ride.
Thanks for traveling with us.
Kids.
So what's your name, little boy?
Biff.
My, what a nice name.
You're gonna get robbed again.
So, do you have any interesting hobbies?
Killing ants, hitting baseballs through windows, and passing on my wisdom to those younger than me. What's it to you?
Just asking.
Yeah? Well, don't ask again.
Hitting baseball through windows.
It's a nice...
I don't know.
Well, then...
I guess. Makes the ants light quicker, that's for sure.
Well timed.
Okay. I don't have any reason to do it.
Here, I bet a strapping young lad like you just loves to play baseball.
Not hardly.
While this is...
How would you like this baseball?
No thank you, ma'am. My parents say baseball gives me hives.
While this is... While this... While this...
Excuse me. Aha.
Excuse me?
Yes, please.
This is a huge amount of
I was
space.
just wondering, do you work here?
Yes. Ticket, please.
Tickets
Pardon?
only. Next.
Ticket, please. You here to pick up? Yes?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just looking around.
Okay. Look all you want. Looking is free. Laundry not so.
Fire.
I pick through some...
Somebody else's dirty laundry because...
After a quick glance at the dark staircase, you decide that it's potentially hazardous to your health and that there can't possibly be anything of interest upstairs.
Okay.
Greetings, madam.
It feels like a... It looks like a New York... It looks...
Right, what do I want to do? I want to... The speakeasy so far...
Looks like a nice place, but I live in my...
I want you to take me to it?
Looks like...
Oh, crap.
I'm terribly sorry, madam, but... To
There
what
we go.
location?
Okay, back to the speakeasy.
Thanks for...
Okay, we're back here.
We're closed. No delivery. Secret.
The past...
Well, what?
In we go.
Va-va-voom.
Hi, we're back again.
You look so cute in that outfit. It makes me want to scream.
Okay, keep talking. Ziggy was our in.
What makes you think I knows anything about police stations? You think I'm a hood or something? I got friends in high places, toots, so don't mess with me.
Fair enough.
While
I'm new here. What can you tell me about New York?
It's the place to be. All kinds of people come here, like one big smelting pot. There's even a high-class international con man in town. But I can't tell you who it is, 'cause he'd kill me if he found out.
There's a high-class international con man in town. Ask about the
Never heard
countess.
that name before, too.
That surprises me.
That's the accountant from the museum. Spooky hi-hat kind of guy.
Okay.
Never heard that.
The docks.
Them is the docks at the end of 12th Street.
Well done.
That's where my pal Crawdfaller works.
It is.
Why are you showing me that?
Because I'm curious to get your reaction.
Since this year is almost over, how do you feel about 1926?
I think it was a great year. I made a sawbuck on the Gene Tunney and Jack Dempsey fight in Philly.
Fair.
it has been...
We haven't tried some of those options.
Va-va-voom.
Hello. What do you think of
You
1926?
have a sex...
She hasn't got many dialogue options.
You have a...
These look almost exactly like toilets. You'd be too embarrassed to use the toilet while someone is watching you. Hold it until the end of the game. If the water was connected, you could wash your hands here.
Except
the
it's not.
partition is bolted. A handy partition for... It's an old... Feels like an...
You haven't seen the Countess come into this...
The Countess?
Yeah. The Countess Lavinia Waldorf cult.
Sorry, haven't seen her.
Thanks.
You want a drink?
No, thank.
Ooh. I can ask him...
I'm sorry, miss. I'm too busy to talk right now.
Ugh, that's not helpful. Let me guess.
Don't bother Dr. Jazz while he's performing. The dancers just ignore you. You're in a speakeasy known as the Harlem Swinger. This being the time of prohibition, illegal alcoholic drinks are sold here in secret.
Okay. What do we know?
It's your
Other than not a lot. Let's try going back to the office.
Greetings, madam. To what?
We haven't actually been back to the office for a while. We got that linked us to here. We went to the police station. The police station linked us to the speakeasy. We can't get... We haven't been to the museum for a bit. Let's check the museum.
Thanks for trying.
a parked car. A parked car.
Can we look at the fountains?
Feels like
water. Yeah, still no joy. Okay, fine.
Greetings.
Must go back to the office. Do 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 ba do do. We haven't missed anything at the docks, have we? We've had the sandwich.
you can feel the tension in you can feel a press pass. It reads press. Don't touch it. You can feel the you can feel you can
Yeah, I don't think there's anything there.
This is feels like you all It's the world-famous product design building. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch. Don't touch.
Laura can't go round the back or anything stupid like that. We know what happens if he tries to cross the road. Okay, so nothing in the office.
Greetings, madam. I can...
Ooh.
To what location? Have you heard about that transit? Imagine. Thanks for...
We're here.
The 12th Street. The warehouses bustle with life as exotic goods arrive from distant lands or prepare for long journeys to forgotten corners of the world. You wisely determine that it's safer to admire the warehouses from afar.
Okay.
The empty crate makes a hollow sound when you touch it. Watch out for splinters. The dock feels... Don't touch it. You could push on this ship all day and it wouldn't move. It's your...
You can't put clues together. Ah! But what I can do is I can go and ask a co-worker about other people.
Greetings! To what
That was stupid of me. I want to go back to the Tribune.
Be careful of the sticky spot on that seat. I'm always taking that 6-year-old Asimov. He likes to read. Thanks for traveling with us, Matt.
Okay. I want to ask you about the Countess.
Are you familiar with the Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton?
Familiar with her? I don't think I could even repeat her name.
There. What about Ramses?
Sorry, but I don't know any.
Greetings, madam. To what
Okay.
It feels like... It feel...
Thanks for traveling.
What am I missing? Universal hint system. Oh. A nose for news. Act 1. I'm already having to look at the... my vision needs improving. Right. Dealt with that.
This youngster looks like a real roughneck. He appears slightly older than the other two boys, his brown hair wild and unruly, and a look of studied indifference on his face. The indifference is heightened by the nonchalant way he's burning ants with a magnifying glass.
Oh my god, how did I not manage that? Magnifying glass.
This nifty baseball wouldn't be of any use to you, would it?
I don't know. Let's see it. Not bad. I'm not sure about this Bob Roos signature, but it's not a bad imitation. Stitching integrity is about 89%. Want to trade?
That's just what I was thinking. I could use that magnifying glass you boys are using.
Hey, Scram, we're using this glass.
Have we got a deal?
Okay, why not? Here you go.
And we have a magnifying glass.
What a jip! Now how are we gonna moidalize these ants?
Murderlize.
Ease up, Stinky. We're almost out of ants anyway. Then we'll go to Old Man Meadows' place and bust up his windows.
Old Man Meadows. Sorry, Old Man Meadows.
Thanks, lady. Pleasure doing business, witches.
Okay.
Thank you, young man.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
We are now... Cool.
My goodness, has this taxi ever been cleaned?
Bingo.
I cleaned it out 2 years ago. You got a problem with that? Yeah, I'll take you for a ride if you got the dough or if you can prove you're a reporter.
Okay, Bob. Let's prove we're a reporter. We are gonna go... Shit. I needed that one.
Yeah, I'll take you.
Let's go for a long ride this time. Oh, can I... Aha! We can move the rubbish manually. What's that?
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Bingo.
The seat feels sticky and you get a few unidentifiable substances on your hand. Otherwise you don't accomplish much by doing this.
Brilliant. Okay. Right. I'm gonna guess...
An old laundry claim ticket from Low Fat's Chinese laundry.
It's been staring us in the face.
This claim ticket 2 years old today. You very lucky woman. Almost give this clothes away. It'll be ready Tuesday. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. Ancient Chinese joke.
Actually, this isn't mine at all. I found this claim ticket just a little while ago.
She's a bit honest.
I'd feel badly if somebody would have come back for this.
It's 2 years, they're not coming back.
You worry for nothing. Nobody come in for 2-year-old laundry.
She's right.
Lady who owned this dress probably dead by now.
Quite possibly.
You're a strange man, Mr. Fat, but I kinda like you.
And we've got a dress. So all we have to do now is go and put a dress on. In the only ladies' room that we know exists. In the speakeasy.
Yeah, I'll take you for...
God, can we have the other driver back, please?
Okay, good.
He was nice. And chatty. I'm still amazed.
We're closed. Secret word.
Secret word.
The password is Charleston.
Well, why didn't you say so? Come on in.
She's still waiting. She's still waiting. Okay, let's get changed.
Nice body. But where did you get those clothes? Salvation Army?
Ouch. Where did you get your voice acting?
You look so cute in that outfit. It makes me want to scream. You haven't seen the Countess come into the speakeasy.
The Countess?
Yeah.
Sorry, haven't.
Thanks.
Can we take our clothes?
A handy partition. The partition is both.
Nope, we're going to leave our clothes where they are. We're at least carrying a bag. Oh, okay, we just hail a cab straight away. I have no say in where we're going. Also, we're stuck with Bob. Act 2. Suspects on parade.
Your perky demeanor and thorough technique are making you a first-class detective.
Are they?
Don't touch it.
This affair is by invitation only, Fräulein. Your papers, please.
Why is it so dark? Because it's 7 p.m. It's 7 p.m. I'd like to talk to him.
I am sorry, but I have no time to...
Oh, he won't talk. Fine. Press, press, press.
Danke, Fräulein. I'll return this pass when you are leaving. Enjoy yourself this evening.
I do like a good MT-32 effect. What time was that? Okay, let's give that a save. Big tut. And that's our Act 1 done. I think that's a good spot to wrap up for today. That's 2 hours of playtime. So, intro done. All the items all of our Act 1 done, and we are now in the museum. Time to play. Low on the bullshit deaths yet. We are at 1 death. And nobody murdered. I want more murder. It's a start.
There is not enough memory available right now to show the About screen.
Interesting. I mean, I thought 64 gig of RAM would be adequate, but apparently not. Right. We shall... You can't quit, you're fired.